vez más, buenos días, good morning to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thank you for choosing Power FM. Gracias, gracias Orange Oak, gracias Corozal, gracias Belize. Gracias por la fiel sintonía, lo que es el 95.5. Los encontramos en lo que es el dial de tu radio. Power FM 95.5. También los encontramos en Power Internet Radio, en lo que es www.powerfm955belize.com. Gracias, 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 gracias. Estamos en Garden Radio, P Radio, Go Radio. Y también estamos en Mad Lab Radio. Nos encontramos en el Facebook, en el YouTube, en Power FM 95.5. Así es que buenos días, buenos días, buenos días a donde se encuentren el día de hoy. Y siempre gracias, 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 gracias por la fiel sintonía. It's a beautiful morning. It's a wet soil and a sunny sky. Ay, ay, ay. Así es que una vez más, buenos días Orange Oak, buenos días Corozal, buenos días Belize. Aquí estamos en el 95.5. Siempre gracias a ustedes, de veras, de todo corazón, por la fiel sintonía. Ustedes pueden marcarnos esta mañana en lo que es el 673-23-24, 673-23-24 is the number to call. You can call us, you can be a part of this morning show, and you can enjoy this program this morning. Así es que buenos días en cada esquinita que se encuentren el día de hoy.
Warm home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Warm home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine.
Okay, good morning to you once again. Buenos días, gracias Orange One, gracias Corozal, gracias por estar con nosotros. Thank you for choosing Power FM 95.5. Yours truly, Sunny Baez here with you. And I just want to say, it is a beautiful morning. It's a great morning. And we're here. We're here to be with you. All right. Y vamos a comenzar esta mañana con lo que son detalles. This cycle business is really getting serious. This motorcycle business is really getting serious, and I want to share that with you. Que los que están allá afuera, los que no saben de lo que está pasando. Los accidentes en motocicleta están causando bastante problemas y es triste porque los jóvenes que están usando estas bicicletas, yesterday I noticed a guy overtake 1, 2, 3, 4 vehicles on the right hand side, y no para el muchacho, no para, he no se pone a pensar si una persona está caminando al otro lado. If that would have been happening, I guess he would have knocked on. Llegó en la luz. At the same time, the light is changing. And the young man continued going. And when he noticed that there was a traffic officer, había un oficial del tránsito. And what he did, he cut right in front of the other vehicle. Solo se metió en frente del otro vehículo y se fue el muchacho. When I see that, I say, that's James Bond. I say, Evil Knievel, the guy with the motorcycle. But what he doesn't realize is that he can really be in trouble, in big trouble, if he would create an accident. So this morning we want to continue to stress on those who are lawlessly using motorbikes. You are the ones that will be the culprits in what this new Minister of Transport and this new CEO are trying to start again. All right. So again, these are things that boy, si realmente no le dan la atención necesaria a lo que está pasando, yo creo que va a haber bastante problemas, because people will be paying a lot of stuff, a lot of money, when it comes to motorbikes. You need to start taking care. You need to start being responsible, man. Hay que ser responsables, es lo que yo les pido, que de veras que sean responsables. You got to be responsible in what you're doing. You got to be responsible in what you do. You got to be careful, ¿ok? Porque si ustedes no le ponen esta atención, vamos a estar en serios problemas mañana cuando queramos nosotros o una persona conseguir su licencia para motocicleta. And sometimes we cannot blame everything. We blame the government, because that's what we quickly do. All right? We cannot blame the government. Hello, buenos días. Good morning, Eddie. Hello. Ya parece que el internet está mal, Ed. Parece que el internet está mal. Hello. They have been telling me they're trying to call this number. Let me see if this one will ring. Vamos a ver si este va a sonar, Eddie, because they're telling me they're trying to call. They're trying to call this phone. Vamos a ver si lo puedo yo conseguir. Vamos a ver if I can call this number and this phone. Yeah, it's ringing. Si me pudieras marcar en 673, but let me see if I can get you, Eddie. Let me quickly see if I can get you. Make I see if I can get you, Eddie Godoy. Vamos a ver si... Ok, vamos a ver si lo puedo conseguir. Vamos a ver a Eddie Godoy esta mañana. He was trying to get in contact. Let me see if I can get Eddie with us. No, pero de veras, si esto no pasa, estamos in real trouble. Because people know, like Eddie know, that he works every morning. He uses his motorbike for go and do his business. Ahora, ¿qué va a pasar ahora con Eddie? Eddie va a tener que estar pagando $300 también. ¿Y por causa de quién? You know? Eddie is riding a motorbike for many years. And when he gets ready now, one of these mornings, and he wants to go and work.
Hello.
Hello, buenos días. Good morning, Eddie.
Buenos días, Mr. Sale.
Buenos días.
Y ya, Sale, es triste oírse que el tío está poniendo para los $200 para ir a hacer trina ya. Mira, nosotros somos la mayoría de gente de Orange Rock son viejos en mountain bike, esos cycles. Ahora, uno va a ir a Tibet, ¿quién te va a entrenar? ¿Quién los va a entrenar allá? ¿Alguien que no sabe? ¿Alguien que está empezando a montar cycle también? Pero oye esta cosa. Yo tengo bastantes amigos que son motoristas.
Ajá.
Hay gente de Biesaya, hay gente que andan allá afuera. Yo tengo bastantes amigos. Y, ¿sabes qué dijeron? Porque ya los unidos, ya los juntamos. Ya los juntamos. Ahora dicen que este gobierno, él todo el rato estaba haciendo bien. Pero cuando se vino a meter con motoristas, ahí es un big mistake. Porque ¿cómo uno va a agarrar su timing para ir allá en Tibet y estamos trabajando? Después dice el CEO que de noche puedes ir a agarrar after work. Uno viene cansado, ¿cómo va a ir allá? Y después te vas a sacar $300 de su bolsa para pagar todavía encima.
Yeah.
Ahora dice, right? Ahora ve la plena que dice que parece que el POP está cansado, está en POA. Pero si ellos siguen haciendo esa tontera en el Tongue Board Election y en el General Election, ahí se va a ver la cosa, porque estos cuates lo están ganando como chamacos, dicen. Y yo estoy de acuerdo también cuando yo oí ellos cómo están hablando y cómo lo setearon. Tienen razón, tenemos razón también, porque hasta yo me incluyo en ello, right? Porque a mí, Tarof, uno está luchando allá afuera, conseguir cómo hacer survive, y para que te vayan a hacer squeeze $300 y 2 weeks de su timing. Eso es lo que ellos están peleando. Pues no, hasta ahorita no se vaya nada de que vaya a pararse en Don World todavía, pero va a suceder. Va a suceder porque ya lo tienen en plan. Y no es una persona, no es uno ni dos. Eso quiere decir que si esos cuates siguen así, y había gente que no montan motorcycles, pero había gente de que que andan manejando los carros. También ellos están cansadísimos de que de los dos de los both sides,
pero ves, Eddie,
como chamacos.
Eddie, no es que el gobierno está agarrando a los hombres como chamacos.
Ajá.
Son los errores de los jóvenes.
Pues
Cuando,
sí,
y yo los puedo entender porque nosotros éramos jóvenes un tiempo también.
¿sí?
Y éramos rebeldes y hacíamos bastante cosas que son travesuras.
Yeah.
Y estos muchachos quieren hacer lo mismo, solo que en el tiempo de nosotros no teníamos motorcycle, teníamos dirt bike, BMX.
Yeah.
Y con el BMX nosotros queríamos ser wheelie. Nosotros poníamos madera y montábamos nuestro bike y boom, brincábamos con la madera. Pero lo hacíamos en la escuela, no en la calle. Pero ahora estos chamacos ahora tienen su motorbike. Ellos tienen juguetes más caros que nosotros teníamos. I don't know if you understand me.
Mr. Sally, hay un punto que el traffic está allá afuera. Que hagan target de esos muchachos que andan haciendo travesuras y les quiten hasta su license.
Eso que debe que pasar. No, I agree.
¿Sí?
I agree that those people who are riding motorbike lawlessly, those people who are driving their car lawlessly, que los chinguen, man, que los cobren a ellos los $600, no 300, 600.
¿Sí?
You understand me? But
Yeah.
Eddie, they can't charge you. They should not charge you. They should not charge the men at BSI. They should not charge the men that are working. Those men that go to their farms. You should not charge them. ¿Cómo tú vas a ver esos hombres que están yendo a su rancho y yendo despacio, obedeciendo todas las reglas, las leyes de Belize, y tú le vas a querer cobrar 300?
Ya, eso es lo que mensaje que quería pasar, Stanley, y como te digo, right, son por un grupo de chavales que andan bloqueando allá. Que el traffic los haga deal con ellos, man, y el policía que anda circule, cuando los mire, que no tengan lástima de ellos. Hey, Lesto, por su culpa ustedes están fregando a los demás. ¿Ah?
Definitely yes.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eddie, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. You see, and I understand you, Eddie. I understand what you're saying. I understand your point. That yes, who will teach you? ¿Quién te va a montar? ¿Quién te va a enseñarte a ti a montar motorcycle? Cuando tú estás montando motorcycle más de 30 años, ¿quién te va a enseñarte a ti a montar motocicleta? Un chamaco. Eso es lo que nosotros pensamos. Is he certified to ride a motorcycle? Will he be able to provide? Will he be able to provide a certified motorcycle handling from Suzuki, from Yamaha, from a qualified company producing motorcycles, or how they teach me? You understand? They took a driving. They went to 3 weeks classes in Japan to study from Japan where they make the motorcycles. What will they teach you when the radio is saying every day the speed limits are 55 on the roads and highways? You hear the man they say motorbike 45. Pero en mi tiempo mío, cuando nosotros no teníamos bike, nosotros los botábamos en el río y corrían los lags. You'd have said that crazy, but that was our game. We used to play football. We used to play basketball. We used to climb tree, play catch pan tree. Jugábamos catch en la mata de Anona, aquí en la escuela. So when they chase you from one branch, you jump to the next branch. And you have to get courage, because when they come for you and they attack you, you better jump and hold on to the next branch. You know? And that's where our game. That was our game. I remember when we get to Wali BMX. Matter of fact, it was John who got the BMX. And we used to jump on that BMX, you want to wheelie, because I used to see it on TV. Lo mirábamos en TV, como usan los BMX en States. Corren, vroom, brincan las maderas, brincan esto, banden. They have facilities. America and around the world have facilities, have parks where these kids can go and ride their bike and go over and turn over. They got on a helmet, they got on the elbow shanks, they got the knee pads, they got all kind of thing from them back. So when they drop, they don't get that much hurt. We don't have that. But that's how we grew up. No parents are buying motorcycle for their children. The richer folks are buying cars for their children. No, it's real. It's real. You'll be surprised. When we grow up, we used to run the people's store and watch the show window. And we used to say the pop shotguns. Women want pop shotguns. Today it's different. Those young kids, rich kids, that they back real gun 9mm on the side. It's happening. That's why you say a lot of things that happen right now. No, I am saying this because it is real. The time we are living now is not the time that I lived in 1970 growing up, 1980 growing up, being a teenager. It is different. The teenager of the 70s and the teenager of the 80s is different than the teenager of these 2020s, but it's different. And who they give what? The when they go apply the renewal of license that happen in Dango, you know. When the buyer say renew to motorcycle license. Pongan cameras como está haciendo Belize. Put cameras. People who are lawless. People who don't care. No es la verdad. You can't, they say, you can't catch the man, you want to catch the shirt. Those people who are riding motorcycles without license, without insurance, without a motorcycle operating license. Hay muchos que están montando motocicleta que no tienen licencia, motocicleta que no está asegurado, motocicleta que ellos no tienen licencia para manejar motocicleta, pero ahí andan y andan apurados, andan corriendo de la ley. It's real. It's real. Y la gente como Eddie, y la gente que trabaja en BSI, y la gente que se están reuniendo, que tienen motocicletas y hacen abide por la ley, law abiding motorcycle operators, now are thinking that this government are taking them for children like children. And when the polls come, when they call elections, when they call tongue board, they're going to show the government. That's what they're saying. Los anybody that they say they're going to cut and paste. They say that they have voted out the town council. Eddie, but make I tell you something. Si ponen al otro gobierno, nada va a cambiar. Te voy a decir por qué. Porque es más dinero. It's more money. Y lo que ellos van a decir, no somos nosotros que lo hicimos. Es el PUP que lo hizo. Y tal vez van a perdonar a los UDPs que no paguen los 300. Pero cuando vengan los que son del PUPs, they are dang your fat. Because that is how this works. So I'm just saying that I'm just saying this to the traffic department. On a pray for wisdom. On a pray for knowledge. On a just can't bring something out of the blues. Like I said again, in the 60s, when Mr. Eduardo Martinez bring the first taxi car in Orange Walk, when Mr. Laiva may bring the first freight truck in Orange Walk, esos tiempos Boy, it used to take us 6 hours join Belize. 6 hours to go from Orinjoak to Belize City. 5.5, 6 hours traveling on the Mascal Road. Serious, you know. We used to glad when we reached Mascal. Because we used to go to Mr. Sonny's, go buy lemonade and sandwich. One nice sandwich. I'll never forget that sandwich at Mascal. One nice sandwich and songcress. We used to buy songcress at Mascal. Nice. Never taste one next sandwich like that in my life. Because maybe then time we used to eat ham only Christmas. Money, I am serious about it. Transport traffic, ya como 2 años y no está dando driver's license card cuando hacen renew. Ya porque a veces no hay. Morning to you, Milo. Good morning to you, Miss Mar. Buenos dias. No, but the real thing, you know. What we're seeing is that there are a lot of people who are violating the laws. And those people who need their motorbikes to go and work, those people who are not breaking the law, it will bind these poor people, and these people will have to go, and they will do it, you know. Los que lo necesitan lo van a ir a pagar. But you think the young boy they when no got license for the motorcycle, no insurance for the motorcycle, then even got license themselves for ride a motorbike. You think they want the out there? You think they're going to pay any 300? They're not going to pay nothing. They want to continue to break the law. You cannot treat everybody the same when some are breaking the law. Like I said again, they are young people. I say one young man about 3-4 days ago, and I was telling Mr. Rick, because Mr. Rick owns a motorbike, by the way. He has a Lifan 125 that he goes to his farm. And if you see Mr. Rick, they call that tok 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 tok. Y only says Mr. Rick ya corrió ese motorcycle only 25-30. Pero ahí viene Mr. Rick, ve. Ahí viene Mr. Rick con su motorbike. What I'm saying is this. Tú le vas a comprarle a tu hijo o tú vas a comprar para ti un Ninja 8000 road bike. Oye, ¿qué es? Un Ninja 8000 road bike. Un Kawasaki 8000 Ninja. When you say that motorcycle, no? Damn, how beautiful. Pero con ese motorcycle no puedes ir 20 miles an hour. You cannot go 20 miles an hour with that motorbike. You can't. You can't. Es como que si tú agarres un thoroughbred, un caballo de carrera, un caballo de sangre, y lo vas a llevar en un resort que un turista se suba en ello para montar caballo, un turista que no sabe montar caballo. Y anacandón. Because the horse is designed to run. The horse is designed for speed. The Kawasaki Ninja cycles are designed for road, for speed. Pero, man, es triste. Es triste que la persona que tiene su scooter va a tener que pagar ese dinero ahora para poder conseguir su. I do not agree with it. I'm being honest with you. I do not agree with it. I don't think I can agree with the decision of the Ministry of Transport and the CEO. I do not agree with that $300 that they will stun people with, because Not all of we broke the law. You know, not all of us break the law. Not all of us are careless drivers. Not all of us are bad drivers. Not all of us are careless cycle operators. You know, and I believe that you can't treat everybody the same. It's a sin. Es un pecado que le estés cobrando a una persona pague para la gente mala. But that's the saying. That is the saying. The good will pay for the bad. El bueno también va a pagar por el malo. That's the saying. The good will pay for the bad. I don't think they should. I think it's something that they need to do. These young people have a lot of adrenaline. Estos jóvenes tienen bastante adrenalina. Y yo creo que estos jóvenes deben que estar yendo a lo que es hacer que hagan un parque, man. Fix the racetrack. Fix somewhere that these kids can go with their motorcycle and they can ride. Do a stretch, do some curves, fix the Mascal Road for them, man. Deben que componer el Mascal Road de que digan for motorcycles only, you know, be careful, speeding motorcycles. And make the motorbikes go there and they go run, make them open the carburetors on that side of the road. Do something for these young people. You know, have a stretch a road that are only for motorcycles so that the young people can go and just blow what they want to do. So when they come in the town, then they can relax themselves. There are a lot of people who are using motorcycles now to put food on the table. Hay bastante gente que están usando motocicleta como un trabajo, doing deliveries. And I just want to say to those people, if they are listening, you know, obey the traffic rules and traffic law, the traffic signs and laws. Because it's many of you, es muchos de ustedes que no tienen paciencia. Because, hello, ¿me puedes traer $5 de tacos? ¿Cuánto tiempo vas a agarrar? 15 minutes. Bueno, please, porque quiero comer porque tengo que ir a la escuela. Bueno, pues te voy a esperar. Bueno. I know I don't put time for them people. I don't tell them I need to make them bring me tacos. And you know when they don't know? And then they way back a Union Town. They pick up their phone. They call the tacos people. Ask me $5 de tacos. Ahorita lo voy a venir a buscar. They are doing a delivery there. They are running like crazy. The people tell them, go buy one chicken for me. Go buy this for me at the shop. Bram. Boom. Then they are the ones that are hurrying. And again, it's a way of life. And we are asking those people to be responsible. Eso es todo que nosotros le pedimos a la gente, que sean responsables. Si ustedes pueden hacer responsables, eso es todo lo que nosotros les pedimos a ustedes. Can you be responsible? Can you be responsible when you're using your motorbikes? Is it something that is too late for you to try? I can tell you that the insurance of this country are very concerned of so many accidents on motorbikes. Y como he mencionado, nosotros lo que decimos, when the police come and the police are taking the caution statement, the first thing we tell the police, ay, no lo vi. Yo miré y no había nada. Miré el otro lado, no había nada. Y cuando salí, ¡pam! Vino y me chocó. No lo vi, lo juro que no lo vi. I never see him. Cuando tú dices eso, when you say you never saw him, tú no lo vistes, you are taking responsibility. Tell the police, I saw him. I saw him on a distance. And he saw me. And he saw me coming out. And he never stopped. He never is. He kept on coming. Because he's a careless motorcycle operator. And he crashed into me. Tell the police that. No le digas a la policía que no lo viste. If you tell the police you never say, you are taking responsibility. Tú te estás agarrando responsabilidad de lo que es la situación. Do not tell him. You never say. Tell her, I see him and he see me. We saw both of us from a distance, de lejos. Y él no paró. Él siguió viniendo en ese mismo speed. Y chocó. Y chocó. Él chocó, no yo choqué. Él me chocó. Si por eso tenemos algo que se llama brakes. Tenemos brakes en motorcycles. Tenemos brakes en carros. Tenemos un accelerator en el carro y tenemos accelerator en el motorcycle. Si tú quitas tu pie del axle, el carro hace slow down automáticamente. Si machucas tu brakes, va a parar. El motorcycle, si tú le sueltas tu handle, de lo que es, haces slow down el speed. Y si haces press tu foot brakes y tu hand brakes, porque tiene double brakes, va a parar. Pero los jóvenes no lo hacen. The young people don't do it. The young people don't stop. They want you to stop. So when the police then take the reports and you tell the police, I never see her. The man done dead, you know. The man dead, the girl dead, everybody. I never see her. No lo vi. Ay, no lo vi el muchacho. No lo vi a la muchacha. No la vi. No. You tell them, I see them and they saw me. But they never stop. They continue coming with the same speed and they crash into me. They are the ones who crash into me. Not go telling you never see them because then you lose your case. The minute you buy a car, a cycle, even a bike, you should know the laws of the road. You should know your responsibility as a driver. If you don't know the laws and rules, pues no sé para qué lo compraron. Thank you so much, Delbs. Thank you so much. So true. So true. So true. You know, Muffles, aquí en Muffle Street, the cemetery street, and Muffles, es un no entry. It's a no entry. And it's a narrow, very narrow piece of street. You know, the only time we can see people come contrary to that is when they have funerals. Cuando hay funerales y usan Muffle Street. But then even the law doesn't use it much because they make the people they go all on the correct side, down Belize Road into Mahogany, down into South Main Street, and they go to the cemetery. But there are some people who they still come through that no entry area. And we have to respect those people. But when you are going down that side, boy, and then these people are coming no entry, and especially when the other day I meet a young boy and I tell her, Pops, there's no entry ahí, man. You know what he told me? There is no sign. They no got no sign. So once there no sign, there's no law. You can go and you can go because there's no sign. That's what he told me. I said, boy, eso es no entry desde que yo me conozco. At the corner of Main Street and Gravels Lane. How much accidents happen right there? People don't stop. People drive like they're crazy because they don't obey the traffic rules and the traffic laws. They buy their license. They pay traffic officers for their license. They don't do tests. They don't put the big L on the front of their vehicles. I don't see none in Orange Walk. I don't see none. I see new drivers, but I never see one learner's plate yet. For the longest, I asked Mr. Cuello the other day. I asked Mr. Rene, have you seen a learner? But he said no. Have you seen a learner's plate lately? We don't know what that one learner's plate. Make us ever go find one learner's plate in the internet. Make us ever go find one learner's plate. Can learners? Let me see if I can find a learner's plate in Belize. See there? This is a learner's plate. Yo no sé si ustedes saben de esto. Let me see. All right, good. This is a learner's plate. I just put it in on learner's plate. And this is international. Le voy a decir esto. Esto es internacional. Esto no es solo para Belize. Any country that you're learning to get your driver's license, you must put this on your vehicles, on your motorcycles, on your cars, on one to the back and one to the front. I remember when Sonny told me that, I know they put that. I said, well, then you're not going to get your license, son. Dad asked Mr. Philip. Ask Mr. Philip, make a not do the test. Then time Philip de la Fuente was the mayor of Orange Walk. I want to tell Mr. Philip that if you not do the test, that you can't drive. Make it take away the Yolana's fire. Why the man begs with me. When my daughter was doing her learners and we were going to write a test, she was very nervous. And my daughter said, Dad, you could ask Kevin. I said, nope, I will not ask Kevin. You want to drive? Then you go and you do your learners. When a traffic officer saw Diana doing, he came to me, he said, son, he says, ¿es tu hija? I said, yes. He said, no, man, ella no tiene que hacer el test. I said, no, she have to. She have to, and if she fail, you have to go back again. And if you fail, you're going back again. And if you fail, you're going back again. And if you don't want to do, then don't test, then don't drive. And I want to tell you something now. Look at this now. Now they both are driving. Both of them are driving. Matter of fact, if we are on the road now, and si estamos en el camino ahora y yo estoy manejando, yo me canso, I would tell my daughter, you want to drive, amor? I feel tired. They say, yes, Dad. So my daughter would jump on the steering wheel and she brings us home. She is my auxiliary driver, not my designated driver, because I don't drink. So that I'm a designated driver. I wish I had her about 40 years ago. I wish I had my daughter 40 years ago, then we could have got a designated driver. But you know what my children tell me today? You know what Sonny and Diana tells me today? He said, Dad, I want to tell you this. I can drive better than you. Then drive better than me. Sonny drives better than me. Dana drives better than me. Priscilla drives better than me. They keep on telling me that. And I don't disagree with them. I tell them, keep on driving better than me. You know, I say this because when you go and do the things that are right, the good things will always follow you. What we need to see is to have, for those who are, for those people who are applying for a driver's license, I would say go through a certified person to teach you to drive, like in America. Like in America. You know, no pay no 300, that's ridiculous. No vas a pagar ningún 300, eso es ridículo. Pero vas a pagar tal vez only $50. You know, and $50 or $100 if you use their vehicle. I think they should have supposed to have a special vehicle to take you, so that people will know, well, you know what, this yellow car or this blue car or this white car with the L license plates on it are learners, are people who are learning to drive. And I believe that they should. Motorcycles with the learners, you know. I was, let me see, 36, 37, 38 years when I got my motorcycle license. I used to ride motorbike, though. Woo! I used to do wheelie with motorbike. I used to run ramp with motorbike. I used to do all kind of thing with motorbike, with quads, with everything. You know, everything we Cuello had at the time, we used to do. But I never had one license for motorcycle. But in 2007, 2008, I got a motorcycle. I got a Lifan 150 scooter, and I went to get a motor. I went to the place to get a 125 scooter. I went to get a license, and I did my application and everything. I never had to write no tests, but I had to do a learners. And you know, I went and I get my cardboard, and I spray it white. Pop, pop, pop. Dos pedacitos. Aquí con Mr. Turo lo conseguí. Esos Celotex, and I paint it white, and I draw me L, and I paint it with red paint, spray it, psh, 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 and I put one to the front and I put one to the back. So I use, at age 36, 37, 38, I use a learners. I was not ashamed. Yo no tenía vergüenza de mis learners. Y nunca me he metido en problema con el traffic department por un accident, por no obey the laws en la cosa. Solo por un helmet. One time sika mi helmet. One time because of a helmet. And it was so stupid because the guy did not understand. But that was fine. I say this because we need to learn to respect ourselves. Si nosotros no los respetamos, de veras estamos en seria problema. Seria problema. Así es que buenos días una vez más, Orijoac. Buenos días, Corozal. Buenos días, Belize. Dice Adrián Luigi Pérez. Proverbs 29, verse 2. Sani, esto está saliendo de educar a los motociclistas a quitarle el pan al justo. Luigi, tú eres un man. I don't know if you understand what we are saying this morning, Luigi. You know, I don't know. I am not playing politics right here, you know, Luigi. I am not playing games, you know. Well, I want to tell you something, Luigi, when my wife always tell me. And sometimes I'm guilty as hell. When she tells me, especially with my son, I have a better relationship with my son a closer relationship with my son because we can talk men to men. I speak to my daughter, but I guess more in depth my wife does. But I cannot correct my son. Yo no puedo corregir a mi hijo. I can't correct my daughter, Luigi, if they are seeing me doing everything that is wrong. How can I correct my kids when I am the one that is doing everything wrong? How can I correct my kids when the problem is on me? I want to tell you that these are not politics, these are not game. And I just said it already. What they will say is that the good will pay for the bad. The good will pay and the bad will not pay. And that's the reality. The good will pay and the bad will not pay. So now when I go do my license, maybe they might take away my motorcycle license. Because I ain't not going to pay no $300 for no motorcycle license. So tal vez me lo van a quitar, yo no sé. What will happen with all those people who have a motorcycle license? Suppose a law comes tomorrow and they say, you know what, well, all drivers have to pay $300 too. You have to go take one course. How will you go and pay $300 when we don't have the facility? I say it, you know, Adrian. Tú vas a comprar un carro, un 2026, así the other day, I say one nice Trans Am. ¿Es un Trans Am? Was it a Trans Am? A black Trans Am that is running in town? Is it a black brownish one? Un carrito, un Trans Am, un race car? Why the hell you want to bring that to Belize for? ¿Para qué tú vas a traer ese carro en Belize? Do we have roads to run 280 miles? 280. A pickup, I think a pickup like 60 miles per hour in our less than 30 seconds. It just pick up some crazy speed. Do we have roads for these vehicles? No. Do we have roads for... I guess when they come with... No, these are the people that need training. These are the people that we have to say, man, tienes este carro, te voy a decir, tienes este 2026. Just want to remind you that the roads in Belize are 55 miles an hour. You know, we sometimes I'm driving in those cars, y de veras, when my wife does look at the meter when I'm driving, and Michelle look at the meter, Michelle, and says, son, you they go too hard, you know. You guys estoy in 70, 75. You don't feel it. You don't feel it. You know? Serious. And then one next thing is sometimes you are driving 70, 75. When you see you are right behind a truck, you can't pass. Because when next one they come, it's a curve. Because the curve after curve, we not gonna do a lot of straight. That's our problem. And then you say, we get to ourselves in problem every time. Por eso es que yo les digo a ustedes que I don't know. I do not agree with it. But what can I say? What can we do? How can we make a difference? ¿Cómo nosotros podemos hacer una diferencia? Eso es algo que nosotros vamos a estar haciendo después que lleguemos en esta pausa comercial. Let's do this weather report this morning thanks to our sponsors, Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the spirits of Belize, Old Master Rums, los licores más finos del país de Belice, los licores Old Master.
Well, this about the Old Master gold rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some go around come to town, well master lick them down. Some go around come around, well master stand it ground. Some go around feed the form, well master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, well master go around. When the people having fun, well master go around. When having a barbecue, well master go for you. When having a picnic, well master go for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master go lick. Some go around come to town, old master holy crown. Some go around come to town, old master holy crown. Some go around come to town, old master holy crown. Some go around come to town, the number one rum in town. Some go around come to town, old master lick them down. Some go around come around, old master stand it ground. Some go around feed the form, old master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, old master go around. When the people having fun, old master go around. When having a barbecue, old master go for you. When having a pig.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. Cuando son ya las 8:31, las 8:31, at this time we join our forecaster team at the National Met Service of Belize for today's weather report for today, November the 25th, 2025, as of 6:01 this morning. We join forecaster Tariq Matthews as the National Met Service of Belize. The general weather forecast: relatively moist and somewhat unstable conditions continue to prevail in the country of Belize. 24-hour forecast is sunny with some cloudy spells today and cloudy at times tonight. A few showers with a low chance of an isolated thunderstorm will likely occur mostly over northern and central areas today, then mainly over southern and some coastal areas tonight. Winds at 5 to southeast at 5 to 15 knots. Sea state is choppy. Waves at 3 to 5 feet in height. The temperatures in the coast 85 degrees Fahrenheit, inland 86 degrees Fahrenheit, and in the hills 78 degrees Fahrenheit. The tides are low at 7:49 a.m. and a high at 2:07 p.m. Another low at 6:33 p.m. and another high at 12:50 a.m. Sunrise today at 6:03 a.m. Sunsets at 5:15 p.m. Moonrise at 10:29 a.m. and moonsets at 9:52 p.m. The weather outlook is Wednesday and Wednesday night. Skies will be cloudy at times. A few showers and possible isolated thunderstorms will likely occur around the country on Wednesday, especially along the coast. Then a few showers and isolated thunderstorms are possible mostly over southern coastal areas on Wednesday night. Elsewhere will be isolated. The tropical weather outlook: the North Atlantic Basin is expected to remain quiet for the next several days, and therefore no tropical cyclone is expected to affect Belize and her coastal waters. The end of this hurricane season ends at November the 30th of 2025. With this, we say thank you to Tariq Matthews, thank you to the National Met Service of Belize, and thank you to our sponsors, Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize.
Well, this about the Old Master gold rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some go around come to town, well master lick them down. Some go around come around, well master stand it ground. Some go around feed the form, well master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, well master go around. When the people having fun, well master go around. When having a barbecue, well master go for you. When having a picnic, old master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master gold lick. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, the number one rum in town. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, old master stand a ground. Some gold rum fade the form, old master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, old master gold around. When the people having fun, old master gold around. When having a barbecue, old master gold for you. When having a picnic, old master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master gold lick. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, the number one rum in town.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. Cuando son ya en este momento, lo que marca el reloj, las 8:36 minutos, it's 8:36 in studios. And we got to say thank you once again for choosing Power FM. También les quiero recordar que CRESAP, Climate Resilient and Sustainable Agriculture, continues to bring to you, continues to bring to this country, continues to bring to Belize, agriculture at its best. Thank you to the Ministry of Agriculture. Thank you to the government of Belize, the World Bank, and SIF for doing what they're doing for all farmers in the country of Belize.
Mi nombre es Jaime Llanes de la aldea de Indian Church. Soy un farmer ya de 4 años ahorita. Me dedico a sembrar hortalizas como zanahoria, papa, cebolla, chile dulce, tomate y sandía. Pues antes de aplicar el proyecto CRESAP siempre se encuentran el problema, ¿no? De los fondos, como para conseguir nuestros fondos, para empezar y todo. Pues gracias a CRESAP ahora ya es más fácil, ¿no? Ya con la ayuda que nos dan, pues ya se nos facilita mucho más. Gracias a Dios ya lo tengo, ya tengo los fondos, ya tengo la experiencia de haber ingresado a ese programa de CRESAP. Esa es la mayor ventaja que tengo, que con esos fondos y con ese programa de CRESAP yo ya prácticamente, como puedes ver, estoy listo para ya empezar a sembrar lo que tenga que sembrar. Como puedes ver, ¿no? Ya mi tierra, todo lo que yo siembro ya está listo para empezar el season de este año, para sembrar papa, sembrar cebolla. Y como puedes ver, ya tengo carrots, tengo acre y medio de carrots que ya está sembrado, ya está nacido. Eso no había pasado en otros años atrás. Yo le recomiendo a todo agricultor que tenga la oportunidad de aplicar, que aplique, que aproveche esa oportunidad que CRESAP nos está dando y que no tengan miedo a que no se los van a dar. Que sí se da, aunque se tarde un poquito, se está dando.
Aunque se tarde un poquito, pero sí se está dando. Thank you, Jaime Llanes, ahí en San Carlos. And I just want to say again to the wonderful people of San Carlos, boy, ya hay electricidad en San Carlos, ya hay electricidad en Indian Church. Ahí gracias al honorable José Abelardo May, que sigue trabajando para su gente, aunque no esté 100% el hombre, pero 100% está viendo para su gente. Oh, that is wonderful, not true? He's not 100% in health, but 100% he's still giving his people. José Abelardo May, el honorable responsable de lo que es el Orange Rock South, electrificando San Carlos, electrificando Indian Church, pavimentando, pavimentando the Indian Church at San Carlos, paving, that piece of road always sometimes would stay bad. It's being paved, and then also he is working on paving from Indian Church connecting to San Felipe. Then todo va a ser pave, everything will pave. Looking at the ministry helps in Ministry of Tourism when it comes to Indian Church, Lamanai, Mayarin, and those people to have a new way of putting food in the bread basket. Ese es importante cuando viene con un hombre como José Abelardo May, que continúa viendo para su gente del sur. All of the representatives, working so hard for their people. Ramón Monchi Cervantes, continuing the work. Gracias, Monchi, por estar continuando el trabajo para tu gente. Kevin Emmanuel Bernard, thank you so much. Trabajando, haciendo todo lo que se tiene que hacer. Ramiro Ramírez, ahí en Corozal Southwest. También gracias, Rami, por tu gente ahí trabajando. Siempre, siempre, siempre haciendo la lucha. Hay paz y aradía, así lío. How they are working. Some don't have bricks. Well, they in trouble, ¿verdad? If they don't have bricks, they in trouble. También quiero decir que el honorable Florencio Marín continúa sus trabajos, continúa haciendo lo que se tiene que hacer para traer más a su pueblo, a su gente. And we are happy to announce these things. We are happy to share these things. We are happy to know that Thea Garcia is doing a lot of work in Corozal, a lot of work in people, Her portfolio is social investment, social works, family, strengthening family, y muchas cosas están pasando con Thea Garcia Ramirez, and I just love the way how these people are working. And while these people are just focusing on different stuff, boy, es algo difícil, pero es algo que tenemos que trabajar. And like I say again, a no todos les va a ir como queramos que vaya. All right, it won't be that for all of us. But listen to me. Make it happen, no? Make it happen for the wonderful people. Can it just continue? Can it just go and let it be? That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Y para la gente ahí que siempre los escucha ahí en Champaign Ridge, buenos días, Champaign Ridge. Good morning to you, porque Champaign Ridge también está ganando con Kevin Emmanuel Bernard. Buenos días, Champaign Ridge.
The Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing continues to upgrade major roads all across the country, providing opportunities and access to our vibrant, productive communities. In the north, the MIDH committed to pave the Champaign Ridge Road, answering the cries of our people. Today, that road is positively impacting the lives of residents and transforming the community.
El highway para nosotros es algo bueno, nos gusta y beneficia a la escuela. Como aquí, por ejemplo, mire, en el library, cuando no había highway, todo el polvo entraba en los libros, en los shelves, y cada día yo tenía que estar limpiando. Pero ahora, pues cada semana limpio porque no hay mucho polvo. Y para los niños está bien porque ahora pueden pasar si no hay nada de polvo y menos flu. Ahora yo veo a los niños.
Y nos beneficia porque antes para llegar al pueblo llegábamos hasta casi media hora en vehículo porque estaba demasiado feo, pero ahora con este bonito highway que tenemos, ya los que andan en vehículo 5 minutes nomás ya llegaron hasta Central Park de Arinjoa. Los que andan en motorcycle tal vez 6 minutes, los que andan en bike tal vez unos 15 minutes.
80% of the village that normally work at the sugar industry, right? So this road has helped a lot because going to work, they don't have to struggle, like I said, because of the conditions of the road.
Es algo bueno que por fin tenemos highway y estamos bien agradecidos con el ministro.
Champaign Ridge con Kevin Emmanuel Bernard. Ahora tenemos highway, estamos muy agradecidos. Love that, I love to see people taking, or Belize is growing. Belize is growing. More people are using motorbikes. I wonder how much motorcycles are being imported in the country of Belize. Lo que va a pasar con nosotros pronto va a ser como en San Pedro. Only a few, not everybody could own a vehicle in San Pedro, Not everybody can own a motorbike in San Pedro. Not everybody can own a golf cart in San Pedro. Because then the island is too small. In Tong, maybe I got one time know that in a Tong, maybe we have to go one big parking lot. We out there by the junction, by Indian Hill. Where part only a few people who could drive into Orange Walk. Maybe only the buses and so forth. I don't know. The Tong is growing and we cannot go downtown in our vehicles. And we have to find a way how we could work. Maybe at the junction of San Esteban, they were closer to Tong. Where a big parking area can be placed now, and then people have to catch one taxi and go down in a Tong and start to walk around in the Tong. Because it's getting too congested. Too congested for vehicles, In Merida, there are some streets you can't drive no more in Merida. Una área en Merida que ya no puedes manejar, tienes que hacer tu parqueo y caminar 2-3 cuadras porque ya la área está muy poblado. Negocios ya están cubriendo las calles y los carros no pueden pasar. So the government closed off those streets, and definitely it's happening in Orange Walk very slowly in Belize. We are a small country, and we know, and when we were building this town and the cities, we never had a plan for 2030. No teníamos una planificación para 2030. Y esos son cositas que están pasando, and all of these things are happening. But what to do? Leo, dice, no have bricks. Manning, dice, Proverbs 29, verse 2, Sani, esto está saliendo de educar a los motociclistas, a quitarle el pan al justo, que son los responsables por conductores irresponsables, todos tienen que pagar. Esto no va para los accidentes. Tú educas a los hijos, pero nunca van a hacer lo que tú enseñas si no es, and like I said again, we have to hold responsibility. There are many things I see and I disagree with. Many things that I feel that I would change. ¿Sabes qué pasa con nosotros? Nosotros no respetamos. We don't respect. We don't have no respect for each other. Y eso es el problema. We don't have no respect for each other. And when we do not have respect for each other, then there is a problem that we have. Hay problema. Y esa es la verdad. And everybody now is trying to give their children the very best. The youths are working now. Right? Los jóvenes están trabajando. Y lo primero que ellos pueden comprar es una motocicleta. Sometimes when you go by them BP Woods, you don't see bikes again. Antes cuando tú ibas en BSI solo veías bicicletas. A lot of bicycles. They had a bicycle rack. Nobody ride bikes no more. Very few people want to ride bicycle. Not those who wants to ride bike, they buy 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 20,000, and $30,000 bikes to go and ride on the road bikes. ¿Me entiendes? Eso es lo que la gente lo está usando para un deporte. But people don't ride much bikes again. I don't see, and when and the few that ride bikes in Tong, ese es otro problema. They are riding no entry. Big man, big man. Big man, big grown woman. They ride bike no entry. Then they ride bike on the right hand side of the road. They're riding bike on the left hand side of the road. You are driving. Watch out, the other day I was going to the farm, and a man was coming with his bicycle, and I saw the pickup behind me wanted to overtake me. So I literally put my signal and I stopped. And I stopped and I said, I don't want this bicycle man to get closer to me, because then I want dash on the right hand side. And when he dash on the right hand side, then the pickup behind me is seeing that he is clear. And when he tries to overtake me on the left hand side, and the man tries to go across, they're going to hit him down. Lo van a fregar, lo van a atropellar este señor. So from a distance I stopped. And the man kept riding on the left hand side. The vehicle then overtook me. The drivers got sight of the man. And then he stopped, and the gentleman still continued the ride on the left hand side. Passed me and he gone. I said, Lord, es un señor ya de edad. El sol estaba calentito como las 11 de la mañana, 12. So he was riding, and I told Mr. Rick, I tell Mr. Rick, el señor no está mal, ¿sabe Mr. Rick? Porque él está montando su bicicleta y lo que él está agarrando es la sombrita que él puede conseguir de esa orilla del camino. And again, these are things that we have to use in consideration. You know, these men are working all day under the sun, the cleaning fields, planting so we can have tomatoes and lettuce and cabbage and onions and so forth on our table. And we have to have consideration. I was not upset with the man at all. At all, I was not upset, because he was taking advantage of the shade of the hot sun around midday. I took that in consideration. But when you have those young men in town and they are riding, no entry, riding on the wrong side of the street, why that a problem in town? It's problem. And they don't care either. Y tampoco les importa. Pero son las 8:52. Buenos días una vez más, Orange Walk. Buenos días, Corozal. We all have to be responsible. I want to say this. Todos nosotros debemos de ser responsables. We need to be responsible. We need to respect each other. We need to be there for each other. Esa es la realidad. That is the reality of the beast, that we need to respect each other. Y si no lo hacemos, estamos en problema.
Your government is taking back ownership of our hydro dams and power generation plants, and all shares held in BEL by the foreign-owned Fortis. Belizean assets in the hands of Belizeans. Fully Belizean-owned and managed, with all local employees. Our nation's premier source of clean power generation is now in our hands. Revenues made in Belize will now stay in Belize. Remember, energy security equals economic independence. Your government continues to put Belizeans first.
Caribbean Sea, we own with electricity now, we own with dam, we own with water, we own everything. Man, I'm telling you, so wonderful. Pero son las 8:54. It's 8:54 in studios. Once again, good morning to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thank you always for choosing Power FM 95. Yes, last night's winning Bolívar number was what? ¿Qué jugó anoche? Man, I said it last night. We played. I never knew 13 played last night. 19 played last night, yeah. Good morning, say you. Hope you win. I told you and press for 19 and 13 coming back. Yeah, you did say that. Yeah, 19 played last night. 19, el número sorteado en el Bolívar fue anoche el 19. Si ganaste, suerte, y si no, pues hay que tratar de nuevo otra vez. Y es aquí nuestro servidor Sunny Baeza se despide esta mañana. Les doy las gracias por estar conmigo. Gracias por la fiel sintonía, lo que es el 95.5. Y les voy a decir que esta noche estaremos en otro segmento de música romántica. Thank you for choosing Power FM.
Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Take me back to my home, Belize, home, Belize, home, Belize. Take me back to my home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine.
Transmite desde el corazón de Orange Walk, Power FM 95.5 en frecuencia modulada para los distritos de Corozal, Orange Walk y Belize.
20 years ago, we built a company that is about more than just connection through technology. We've been partners in progress, empowering communities, nurturing growth, and strengthening bonds. We've grown together, lifting not just businesses, but dreams, not just communities, but families. Because true success